Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's great to have you here on Rainbow Tarot UK joining me for another pick a card reading, and today's reading is what goes through their mind when they think of you. So that is the reading that we're doing today, and we've got our three piles as usual. We've got pile number one, which is this card that says perfect setting. It's a beautiful card actually, with the purple agate stone here. Or the purple howlite, I should say, not the agate, purple howlite. And then we have pile number two, which is this card, and it says, let love be your beacon. And that is with the tiger's eye stone here. And then we have pile number three, which is this card, another gorgeous card, and it says Bountiful Harvest. And it's this little white stone here. Nice little white stone there. Okay, so those are your three piles. Go for the one that feels right, the one that seems to be calling for you. That is your, that's got your messages. There might be more than one pile. And I'll see you really soon in your reading. Bye for now. Hey, pile number one, welcome back to your reading. Thank you so much for coming and joining me for this pick a card reading. A lovely big warm welcome if you are new. It's so great to have you here on the channel. And if you're a returning viewer or subscriber, then thank you so much for coming back and having another reading with me. So today we're doing, aren't we, what goes through their mind, your person of interest, what goes through their mind when they think of you. So you came into the reading under this card, which says perfect setting, card number 9. Beautiful actually. And you came in with also the purple howlite stone here, or polished crystal I should say. Okay, there you go. So those are what we came into the reading in. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you're all good. I hope you're happy and healthy and everything is, you know, as good as it can be in your world, wherever you are in the world. But I'm going to shuffle some oracle cards. As I do it, just a little reminder that, you know, it is a general reading, so please just take the messages that feel right. If they don't feel right, maybe they're for somebody else. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, then you're welcome to listen to as many piles as you like. Particularly this particular one doesn't feel quite right. And also I've got tons of readings, as I always say, on my channel, organised into playlists. And I'm pretty certain I've got a playlist or lots of readings around, you know, are you on their mind? What goes through their mind? What do they think about you? All that kind of stuff. So let us ask for pile number 1, my beautiful pile number 1. What goes through their person's mind when they think of pile number 1? Let's ask what actually goes through, you know, your person's mind or their person's mind when they think of pile number 1, please. I feel like that one wants to come out. Let's see what this one is. What goes through their mind? Let's have a look and see. Guide. The light attribute, it's all purple again, isn't it? Purple. The light attribute represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. And the shadow is places financial gain and control over imparting spiritual insight. Okay, so guide. What goes through their mind when they think of you? So let's bring this right up so we can see it. We've got guide. I might put my little purple howlite, howlite there, I should say. Okay, so let's get another one out. Let's get out one of these. What goes through their mind? What goes through pile number 1's person's mind when they think of them? When they think of pile number 1, what goes through their mind? And we have Dove Spirit, be peace. I think they think you're a very, very, very spiritual person. Yeah, there seems to be something about this that's really sort of relaxed. There's a whole kind of relaxed feeling to these cards. And I think that you're very, very spiritual. With the white dove here, this situation might be something whereby they want to, it's always reminding me of, well, it says peace, but it's reminding me of some sort of, you know, a white flag when somebody comes to surrender. Maybe there's a situation here where they want to make up with you or make peace with you, something like that. Could be for some of you. But let's get another card out before we do anything else. What goes through their mind when they think of pile number 1? What goes through their mind? What goes through their mind? The snake and fern, starting over. Interesting. So it's very, I just said make peace, so you know, like come forwards with a peace offering or something like that. So maybe with the snake here, something has happened in this connection. Maybe something that was a little bit toxic or snaky or something like that. And this person is thinking that they want to start over again with you. But let us get the tarot out and see. Let's get some tarot cards out. We're only going to get a bigger picture when I get those out. So let's have a look and see. So what goes through pile number one's person's mind when they think of pile number one? What are they? What is in their mind when they think of pile number one? Oh, look, the Knight of Cups. The Four of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. The Eight, there's a lot of action here. The Eight of Wands and the Justice card. Right, okay. And the overarching is the Queen of Cups. I feel like there's something about setting something right. And it could be what I said with starting over, like and the dove spirit, you know, the peace spirit. Setting something right, getting things back into balance, getting some justice in the situation. So maybe something has happened in this situation, and this person is now thinking, when they think of you, they're now thinking that they want to set things right or get things back into balance. And with the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands, this is like a lot of speed here, because the Knight of Wands along with the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving card in the deck, and the Eight of Wands also can represent speed, doing something at speed. Now you've got two knights here, which are cards of action. So it says to me that what goes to their mind is that they kind of want to take action. I feel like they want to take action, maybe quickly, to bring balance into a situation. They want to hold on to something. The Four of Pentacles is like a holding on kind of energy. So I feel like maybe this person is thinking they want to hold on to this connection. They want to try and, maybe they want to try and paint a new, this is almost like a new dawn. This woman is painting a new dawn, a new sunrise, creating the perfect setting. So maybe this person, when they think of you, they're thinking, I want to now create a new dawn with pile number one, create a new setting, and starting over based on peace, based on harmony, based on being fair. The overarching energy is the Queen of Cups, which is a very loving energy. It's a very healing energy as well. So again, that says to me maybe healing. They want some healing in the situation. The Knight of Cups is probably the most romantic card in the deck, really. Again, it's a card of action, but it's a card of romantic action. So this person, when they think of you, they're thinking of romance, certainly. They're thinking of love, and they're also thinking of attraction and desire, which is what the Knight of Wands is. And they really want you, because the Knight of Wands tends to go after something, you know, come what may. They will just go all out for what they want, with a lot of desire and with a lot of passion. So I feel like this person is thinking they want to move towards you with passion, but not just with passion, but also with ardour and a sense of romance. And it might be that this situation has come into separation, or there's been some snakiness, or something that hasn't been quite right. And this person is now thinking that they want to reconcile, maybe, to bring it back into balance, to have a sense of justice again in the situation. So they are thinking in these terms, and they're thinking of action. They're thinking like they need to take action maybe to do that. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm seeing here. So we've got of course we've got all of the fire signs, haven't we, of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, and all the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We've got Capricorn energy, we've got Libra energy, and actually we've even got with the Queen of Cups all the water signs. Yeah, I've said that again, haven't I? I've already said that, yeah. Okay, so what are they? Let's get some charms out. What are they? What goes through their mind when they think of pile number one, please? What goes through their mind when they think of pile number one? So we've got star, which again reminds me, there's a tiny little star here, of hope and healing. So I'm thinking this person is hopeful, or they want to be hopeful about this situation. And it kind of reminds me of the guide here. Maybe they're hoping that they're going to be guided back to you, a bit like the North Star, that you and them are going to be guided back together, but there's some healing that needs to take place. The unicorn just makes me think that this person just sees this connection, or sees you maybe as, I feel like with it's got the Knight of Cups here, there's a lot of love here. I think they see this as very magical. There's a magical feeling to it. The bat tells me that maybe it's in the dark at the moment, because bats don't really, I can't really see, they navigate through sound, don't they? So they can't see. So maybe at the moment the situation is in darkness, or you're in separation or something like that, and this person wants to somehow find their way back to you, without a doubt, and create this kind of like a different, maybe a different setting to how it was before, certainly. But anyway, let's get out some more cards. Let's just see what we've got. What the cards have we got? Let's get some more. Let's get one of these cards. So, what goes through their mind when they think of number one, please? What goes through their mind? Now that one is speaking to me. I'm going to take it out. We have desolate. Yeah, it could be that you're in separation, or there's a sense of lack. Because this is obviously, this tree has got no leaves on it. It just looks completely barren, doesn't it? There's no growth there. So maybe the situation is separate, lacking in growth, dry, there's nothing happening, there's no abundance to it. So maybe that's what's going on at the moment. Let's get out one of these cards. What goes through their mind when they think of pile number one, please? What is going through their mind when they think of pile number one? Happy life. Oh, live a less guarded life. Okay. Beautiful. That's a beautiful card, isn't it? Okay, so let's get out. I'm gonna have one of these cards actually. Let's see. So what goes through their mind when they think of pile number one? Communicate. Compromise, forgive, work it out. I do feel that this is a pile of maybe people that have had some issues, coming to separation, or going through some, I might move these around actually, put that there, and then we can have this here, like that. Yeah, that might sort of be, that might be in separation, or that, you know, where there's been some problems, and obviously this person is thinking, I want to communicate, I want to take action, that kind of thing. But let us see. So I might have to rearrange these cards a little bit in a minute. If I haven't got space, so let's see. Okay, so what are they thinking? What goes through their mind when they think of pile number one? What goes through their mind when they think of pile number one? We have the Four of Cups. We have justice. There's something about putting something right. It might be like some sort of apology, or making something official maybe. What do they think about when they think of pile number one, please? We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Devil. And we have the Moon. So there's definitely, at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords. Right, okay. Maybe there's been some sort of argument, or some sort of battle, or some kind of disagreement here between the two of you. And maybe there's been some toxicity, because I feel like with the Devil card is, I might bring these down here actually. The Devil card is sort of toxicity really. It's also being changed to something, it's being chained to things that aren't really good for us. It comes right next to the Moon. So I feel like this person believes there may have been some toxicity in the situation. Maybe there's some confusion with the Moon card here. But again, this Moon, in that confusion, I feel like for them, the confusion is going to be sorted out through good communication, because this mermaid is actually speaking, isn't she? She's talking or singing or whatever it is. She's communicating. She's trying to communicate. So I feel like this person wants to communicate. And it's something about putting things right. So maybe there's been some problems in it. The Nine of Wands is card of challenge, really. So I feel like there's been some challenges. So this person, when they think of you, they think of the situation maybe at the moment is challenging. It might be, it might have had some toxicity in it, or some feelings of being trapped, or some negative behaviour, or some limiting beliefs, or something like that. And that might have led to confusion. The Four of Cups shows somebody not... Four of Cups is where somebody's not willing to see what good might be coming to them, or what good might be offered to them. So it could be that there's been some poor behaviour in this connection. What I see is, look, this person's sitting in there drunk. The Devil also does, as I say, talk about, limiting beliefs, addictions. So, there could have been some addictions in this connection, or somebody behaving in a negative way. And it's created challenge. It's created a lot of challenge, or maybe that was the challenge and it's split, or, you broke up or something. And it's, there's a lot of confusion or a lot of uncertainty now at the moment. So maybe you're in separation, there's still uncertainty about what's going to happen. Maybe this person doesn't have a lot of contact with you, but I feel like they're wanting to communicate with you, and there's something about, because you've got the Justice card here twice, there's something about putting this situation right, bringing it back into balance, and creating a happy, so bringing it from being desolate, lacking, not a lot happening, things being barren or dry or not really growing, to a much better, sort of turning it around into a much better life. So I feel like this person, that is what they think when they think of you. They're thinking that they maybe there's regret, and they're thinking that maybe they behaved foolishly, that they allowed their their limiting beliefs or their limiting behaviours to take a hold of them, to the detriment maybe of you or the relationship. And there's some regret there. And now, with the Two of Swords here, I feel they want to try and work it out. They want to try and go head to head almost, and work things out really with you. And that's why you got the Justice card twice. They want to bring things back into balance. And at the moment, they might feel like it's a little bit tricky, because there might be heightened emotions in the situation, or there might be a lot of defensiveness, or there might be a lot of anger maybe in the situation. But this person is wanting to, with the Justice card coming up twice, wanting balance above all else. And I'm thinking that they are believing that that's got to come through communication. And maybe they've got to surrender, be more peaceful, got to make the first move. All these cards are about action. And I believe that's what they want, really. But they know that it has been stuck in the past, and I guess what they're wanting to is to unstick it, really, and make it through having a kind of like a good head-to-head, a good communication, a good talking it out, so that you can bring it back into balance. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. So obviously we've got Libra energy, we have got Cancer energy, we've got Sagittarius, Capricorn, Pisces, and Libra energy again. Okay, so let's get out another charm. So what goes through their mind? And maybe they're thinking they were foolish, that they behaved poorly, there's a lot of regret, as I said. Let's see what we've got here. Again, we have the Star, which is all about healing. I feel it landed right on the Justice card. So I do feel this person wants to heal this situation and wants to have renewed hope for this situation, to balance it out. The elephant is always a symbol of removing obstacles, really, because the size of an elephant, it doesn't take much for it to remove obstacles on its path. So I feel like this person wants to remove obstacles that there might be. I'm going to put that on top of the Devil. There might be in the situation. And And the turtle always reminds me of wisdom, actually. So I feel like this person wants to behave wisely, or wants to have wisdom in this situation. So let's get out some of these cards and see. So what goes through pile number one's person's mind when they think of pile number one? So I feel like that one is straining to come out, and that again reminds me a little bit of this dove with the wings here, doesn't it? And it says, the past is now behind you, release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you, follow it with faith. So I feel like this person is sort of saying, look, I want to leave the past behind. It might be hard, but I want us to try and leave the past behind and have a new, starting over, have a new beginning. So what else have we got here? I feel like this one is calling me, and that is sexual union. So they might be missing you physically. Certainly there's a lot of passion with the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands here. Honour the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So I feel like this person is missing you, certainly in a physical way. Again, this one seems, this is like the peace one, isn't it? It's like the peace keeps coming out. You may not always understand why certain things happen, however, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Let's have one more. Let's go for that one. What's that one? Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. So, and it says equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So there might be been some triggering in this situation. Maybe there was some triggering, something like that goes with that kind of snaky type behaviour. But anyway, pile number one, that has been your reading. I hope you've liked it. If you have, really do consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. It does really help me out. Particularly if you want to hear more readings like this one. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hi, pile number two. Welcome back to your reading. Lovely to have you here, joining me again for another pick a card reading. If you're new, then thanks so much for tapping into my channel, checking me out. It's lovely to have you here. And if you're a returning viewer or subscriber, then a massive thank you as always for coming back and showing me your loyalty. I really appreciate that. So today we're doing, what goes through their mind, your person of interest, what goes through their mind when they think of you. So you have got this card, which is a lovely card actually. It says, let love be your beacon, which is beautiful actually. So let's put that there, and the red jasper. So there we go. I'm going to put that there. Okay, so let us shuffle some cards, some oracle cards. I hope you're okay. I hope everyone's doing really, really well, and you are good wherever you are in the world. And also just to remind you, it's a general reading, so please just take the messages that resonate. Never take a message that doesn't resonate. There are lots of readings on my channel, particularly around this sort of topic. If this doesn't quite hit the mark, please do try out all the other readings that I've got. I've got them into playlists, organised them into playlists. So it's very easy to navigate my channel. But there might also, if you feel drawn to any of the other piles, then check those out as well. But let us begin, shall we? So for pile number two, lovely pile number two, what goes through their person's mind when they think of pile number two, please? I feel, obviously that was meant to come out, that one. What goes through their mind? Let's have a look and see. What is this one? Mystic. So the light attribute of that is revels in intimate union with the divine, and then the shadow attribute is delusional rapport with the divine. Okay, so mystic, and then let love be your beacon. All right, let's have one of these. So let me ask, what goes through pile number two's person's mind when they think of pile number two? So what goes through their mind when they think of pile number two, please? Let's see what we've got this one. Let's have a look and see what this one is. So, Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery. Now we've got mystic and we've got mystery. So mystics are, people that deal with things that we can't see with our naked eye, the divine, connecting with the divine, working with the world that's kind of behind your eye and then in front of it. And then you've also got life is a mystery. So they might think that you are very mysterious and also very spiritual. So you might be a very spiritual person. Also let love be your beacon. Again, we've got this emphasis on light. So I feel like they may be thinking you're very spiritual, that you are possibly quite mysterious. You're not easy to read, maybe. Something like that. But let us get out one more. Let me have one of these cards, actually. No, let me have... What one do I want? Actually, yeah, I feel drawn to this one. So let's have one of these guys. So what goes through pile number two's person's mind when they think of pile number two? What goes through their mind, please? Okay, let's have a look at that one. Let's see what this one says. Spy. Oh, someone's got their eye on you. You are doing your research. So this person might be a mystery, because this person that you're thinking of might be somebody that is maybe looking at you from afar, or like it says here, looking at you secretly. So it could be a secret, like a crush or somebody like that, or maybe someone, an ex or something like that, that's still keeping an eye on you, that's still trying to check you out. But you're a little bit of a mystery still, because they don't have a lot of contact with you, something like that. But they've certainly got their eye on you here. Let's get out the tarot. What goes through pile number two's person's mind when they think of pile number two, please? They're very curious about you. So we have Justice. This came out in pile number one. So did the Eight of Wands. And then we have the Moon. So did the Moon as well. So all these cards came out in pile number one. So if you got drawn to pile number one. What goes through a Moon again is mystery. Moon is a mystery. Moon is not being able to see clearly, things, the unconscious, things that we can't access easily. So there's something about this what this person thinks about you is that you are a mystery. That one seems to want to come out as well. The Queen of Cups came out in the pile number one. These are all the same cards as pile number one. Very interesting. Not in the same order, but they all came out on this row in pile number one. So what goes through pile number two's person's mind when they think of pile number two? And this one did as well. This is unbelievable. All these cards, exactly these cards, in a different order, came out in pile number one. It's like almost a message to listen to pile number one. And we have the Five of Swords. So there's maybe been a split. Five of Swords is the overarching energy. So maybe this situation is you're not with this person, because the Five of Swords is a split, a separation. Something's gone wrong. There's been some heartache. It can depict like a battle where some people have won and some people have lost. So it could be that that's what's gone on in this situation. The Moon is so that now, maybe this is a no contact situation. The Moon is central, so there is something hidden or mysterious about you. So maybe this person can't access you very much, and so they are left trying to find information about you. They're still very curious about you. They still maybe have love for you, I think, definitely, because we've got the Queen of Cups and we've got let love be your beacon. So I feel this person is still drawn to you with the beacon here, and the Queen of Cups. So they see you as somebody who's very loving, very caring. They have a lot of love still for you. They definitely still have a lot of love. But there's something hidden about the situation. It could be that it is a hidden situation, but I feel like with this being the overarching energy, I feel like for many of you, you might have come into separation with this person. There's been some kind of split or something. With the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Wands, that is speed. And also action. So I feel like this person is, when they think of you, they're wanting to come forwards with some action, and maybe quite quickly as well, because they feel passion towards you. They still feel attraction. They're probably missing you physically, I would say, with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a very physical card. It's a very passionate card. It's got a lot of chemistry to the connection. So this person is thinking, and it's also a card where, they just want to get what they want to get, really. But because you've got the Justice card here, it says to me this person, again, a bit like, and it's quite similar to pile number one, there's something about wanting to put something right here, wanting to make things just, wanting to balance something out, particularly if something has happened. So this person is thinking that they have a lot of feelings for you, that they want to come forward, they want to take action, they want to balance it. But central to it is this also maybe this feeling of you not being very accessible, or the situation maybe being confusing at the moment, or there's some mystery around it, or but there's a strong pull, because the moon is always about a pull really. So this person feels that strong pull towards you still. So but there's definitely a lot of love and a lot of passion and desire both for you, I would say, still. So let's ask in terms of charms, what goes through this person's mind when they think of pile number 2? So we've got here. Now, once again, which is again uncanny, this came out in pile number 1, which is the Star card, which to me is about healing. Maybe this person is thinking of hope and healing of a difficult situation. So did the bat, and it's funny because it's landed on the moon, because a bat is an animal that can't see. It navigates through sound. So this, at the moment, the situation might be confusing. You might not be able to wait. They might not be able to see a way forward, or something like that. And then we have this kind of rabbit, which is from Alice in Wonderland, making an announcement, holding a message. So maybe this person is thinking that they want to message you, that they want to make some kind of announcement or something. Okay, so we've got Libra energy, we've got Pisces energy, we've got Scorpio, and we've got Cancer. We have got Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. And we've also got Aquarius energy. So those are the zodiac signs that I'm seeing. But let's get out some more cards, shall we? So let's ask, what goes through pile number 2's person's mind when they think of pile number 2? What goes through their mind, please, when they think of pile number 2? We have life's purpose. Seek your own deeper vision for life. Okay, seek your own deeper vision for life. All right. Let's have one more of these. What goes through pile number 2's person's mind when they think of pile number 2, please? What goes through their mind? Luck, the duck and chrysanthemum. Okay, luck. Card number 10. Let's put that there. And then we will have one more. And then we'll get the tarot out. Okay, so let's see. What goes through their mind when they think of pile number 2, please? What actually goes through their mind when they think of pile number 2? What is that one? Opportunity, luck and opportunity. So they're definitely looking for another chance here. They're looking for another chance. They're thinking, when they're thinking of you, they're thinking, I want another opportunity. I want another chance with pile number 2, for sure, really. Or they see you as a lucky opportunity that they would like to pursue and to have. What we got here? What do they think of pile number, or what goes through their mind when they think of pile number 2? So we have the Knight of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands. That also came out in pile number 1. Justice again. Now, this is unbelievable. The synchronicities here. Justice came out twice in pile number 1. I mean, I'm just telling you, you probably need to listen to pile number 1. That is kind of confirmation, really. What goes through their mind when they think of pile number 2, please? What goes through their mind? We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the 2 of Cups. I mean, look at that. Beautiful. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, this person wants to master this connection again. Wants to sort out. I'm just going to bring these down here so you can see them. Wants to sort out whatever went wrong. So whatever went wrong in this situation, and I feel like something might have gone wrong with the Moon and the 5 of Swords. This person, with the 8 of Pentacles being the overarching energy, wants to master it, because that is a card of mastery. And look, they want to give something. They want to offer something. And I feel like they want to offer something tangible, because you've also got the Queen of Pentacles, which is a card of, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is sort of like somebody who's kind of made it really. Financially, they're very stable, they're very fruitful, they're very abundant. So my sense is that they see you as somebody who's very caring, mystical, so intuitive, and also somebody who's really down to earth. Both these queens are both wise energy, so a mature energy. So they see you as somebody who's very mature, but somebody who's maybe somebody who's just very spiritual, but also very grounded, and is very career orientated and got themselves sorted. So they see you as somebody who's very, very sorted, and that, yeah, you'd be a lucky opportunity for them. The Knight of Swords, again, right after the Knight of Wands, it's like speed, real speed. And again, it tells me, I think that this person wants to communicate with you quickly. These are cards of action, so they want to come forwards towards you quickly. Now, they're not unaware that the situation could burn. Yeah, it could burn. It could be because it could be quite challenging. Maybe it has been challenging, or maybe it has been painful. And they know that there's some burn to it, but they want to balance it out again, you see, because you've got balance, you've got justice here twice. They might want to make it more official and more committed, maybe, with the Justice card coming up twice, because you've also, it comes next to the Queen of Pentacles, which is also a card of commitment. You know, the Queen of Pentacles, if she's going to be in a relationship, she's going to be in a committed one. You know, a stable and solid relationship. And of course it ends on the Two of Cups. And I mean, that is just a beautiful, beautiful energy of togetherness, isn't it? I mean, this person, if you split up, they want reconciliation. They want to be with you again. They might at the moment feel that you're in two different worlds. You're separate from each other, you know, because we've got a mermaid here and we've got a man here. But there's still a strong bond, a union between you that they really value, and that they want to, you know, that they clearly want to be with you again. So I'm thinking when they think of you, they're thinking of union. They're thinking of overcoming challenges. They're thinking of healing. They're thinking of balance, maybe making it more committed. They want luck to be on their side. They're seeing you as an opportunity. And they want to go for it quickly. There's 3 cards of speed here. You might be geographically distant from each other with the 8 of Wands here, but this is not going to stop this person. I feel this person is wanting to master whatever might have gone wrong in the situation, and to you know, and to kind of like be with you again, and to bring it into the light. Really, that is kind of what's going on here. But let's get some more charms. So. What goes through their mind when they think of pile number 2, please? I've got 2 here. So I've got, oh, look at that, you see. 2 butterflies. I mean, transformation. They are wanting this situation to transform for the better. I'm going to put that on the 5 of Swords here. The star, again, I think we had 2 stars in pile number 1. Again, that talks about hope and healing. And we had the turtle, again, in pile number 1, which tells me this person wants to be wise. The turtle isn't like an ancient animal, and this person wants to be wise in this situation. They want to be wiser than maybe they were before. So let us see, messages have we got for pile number 2 in the person? What goes through pile number 2's person's mind when they think of pile number 2, please? What goes through their minds? What's this one here? This one is, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. What else have we got? We've got new beginning. Now it's funny because in pile number 1, there was a lot of emphasis on white doves, and, you know, new beginnings and new starts and all of that. So this says, new beginning, a new adventure awaits you. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. What else have we got? I mean, I really feel at this stage that, you know, if you felt drawn to pile number 1, I would say listen to pile number 1. Let's see, for pile number 2, anything else? That one seems to want to come out. This is embrace. Through each other you find the missing pieces. Fantastic. Beautiful. And then we're going to have one more, which is this one here. Criticising one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Okay, so pile number 2, I love your reading. That has been your reading. I hope you have liked it. If you have, you'd really help me out if you would subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. That would be great. But otherwise, I wish you a great day. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort my cards out here. And I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now. Hey pile number 3, welcome back to reading. Lovely to have you here. If you are new, then thank you for checking out my channel. I really appreciate that. And if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, wow, thanks again for showing faith in me, loyalty, and to come back and listen to me again on my channel. I really appreciate that. So today we're doing, aren't we, what goes through their mind when they think of you, your person of interest, and you chose to come into the reading under card number 28, and it says Bountiful Harvest. And it's a beautiful card, lots of lovely colours, and a really gorgeous card. Okay, so there we go, plus this little white kind of bluey grey stone here. Fantastic. So I haven't got any oracle cards. I hope you're all doing well. I hope everyone is happy wherever you are in the world. I hope you're all doing really good. Just to say, I haven't just to say, it is a general reading, is what I want to say. It's a general reading, so please just take the messages that feel right, resonate with you and your situation. If they don't resonate, maybe they're for somebody else that watching the reading. If you feel that the whole reading's a little bit not quite right, and I hope that that's not the case, but if it is the case, then, and you felt drawn to another pile, you might want to listen to that, or you can look at all the other readings that I've got on my channel. I have readings, I have pop-ups at the beginning of the reading, I have readings at the end, suggested readings at the end. There's lots of other choices and options, and my channel is pretty organised, if I say so myself, into playlists and stuff, so you don't really have to look too hard. So, but anyway, let's get down to this reading. So we are asking, what goes through pile number 3's mind, pile number 3's person's mind when they think of pile number 3. So please can you tell me what goes through their person's mind when they think of pile number 3? What goes through their mind? Let's have a look and see what this one is. What do we have here? So we have Shapeshifter. Okay, so we've got light and shadow in these cards. These are archetype cards. Skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. And then the shadow attribute is projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. Okay, so we've got Shapeshifter and Bountiful Harvest. Let's go for one of these ones. So what goes through pile number 3's person's mind when they think of pile number 3, please? Please, can you tell me? Make it clear to me. That one there is sticking out. That's the one I want. Let's go for it. Otter Spirit, you are never alone. Card number 42. Otter, you are never alone. Okay. All right. Let's get out one more. What one more? I'm going to have one of these ones, I think. What goes through their mind when they think of pile number 3, please? Let's go for this one. No, it's not the right time. Interesting. Okay, so no, it's not the right time. Let's put that one there. Okay, so let's get out some tarot and let's see what that says. So, what goes through pile number 3's person's mind when they think of pile number 3? What goes through their mind when they think of pile number 3? The 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Ace of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. And what have we got as the overarching energy? The 6 of Cups. Right, okay. Interesting. I'm going to get out some other tarot, actually, the clarifiers, before I say anything here. What goes through pile number 3's person's mind when they think of pile number 3? So we have the 7 of Cups. We have the Hermit. we have the Emperor, we have the Fool, and we have the Page of Swords. And the overarching energy is the Queen of Cups. Right, okay. So, what goes through their mind when they think of you? Well, I think there's definitely a lot of love, for sure. Because you've got the overarching energy here. These two are the overarching energy. Now, you've got the Six of Cups, which is a beautiful, beautiful energy. So, it tells me that... you know, you are either in a connection with this person, and it's a very, you know, there's a lot of history to it, but it could also mean that you are separate from them, because we've got the Hermits, and they want reconciliation with you, because the Six of Cups can be like a reconciliation card, and we've got the Queen of Cups, which is also very loving. So I'd say this person has a lot of loving feelings for you. Okay, a lot of loving feelings for you. The Lovers denotes a choice. So maybe there has been some sort of choice in this situation, particularly if you've come into separation from them, which you may have done with the Hermit card here. There may have been a separation, and this person is maybe wanting reconciliation of some kind. I mean, the other way to read this is... they do care a lot about you, but this person could be in a committed relationship. So this could be like a three-way thing, where they're already in a committed relationship. They do have feelings for you, but with the No card, maybe they are saying it's not the right time for me and you to be together. So that might be the other way in which we see that we read this situation. But either way, I feel this person does have an awful lot of love for you, for sure. And I think at some point, if it's the situation where it's a third party situation, I think at some point this person would like, obviously whether you want to hang around waiting for them or not, I don't know, but this person would like to have a connection with you, sees a huge potential for you with the Fool card here, for a new beginning, certainly, but maybe at the moment there's something around timing which is not quite right for that. But if you have come into separation from this person, which you might have done with the Hermit card, like I said, I think this person is thinking that they want to reconcile and be recognised by you again, be victorious with you again, have a committed situation with you again, to hold on to the connection, to start again. You've got two cards here, Ace of Wands and the Fool, which is about a new beginning. So I feel like this person... and I feel like most of you maybe have either been in separation with them, or you might just have had some sort of little split or something like that, and this person is thinking, actually, I want to have a new beginning with pile number 3, for sure, because we've got the Ace of Wands and we've got the Fool card. But you might not be, with the Hermit card, maybe there's this, like I say, this sort of separation, you might not be with them. And with the Page of Swords, they're very, very, very curious about you still. They're very curious about you. They want to know all they can about you. They might be spying on you a little bit, checking you out, that kind of thing. Because there's a lot of nostalgia. They might be looking over old photographs, memories, that kind of thing. And maybe they're just regretting if they made a choice. Maybe they're regretting that they made a choice. It was the wrong choice. Something like that, and now they are thinking that they want to return, that they want to come back, that they want to have this new beginning with you. But I mean, the Seven of Cups tells me that there's a lot of dreaming and wishing and hoping for that. But I think the reason why we've got the No card here is because if it is a situation where you are in a third party connection, which could be a lot of you, or some of you, it's not, this person is saying it's not the right time for me to leave my settled connection. That's I think why that's there. Even though I care about you, even though I, at some point see a future for us, but at the moment I can't do that with you right now because I have, lots of responsibilities. I'm the Emperor. I have a family, maybe, a committed situation, I need to do the right thing, or they're thinking now that they need to do the right thing. and maybe it's something for the future. So maybe I have, you know, separated myself from you, or I had to take a step back, or something like that. Maybe you remain a wish, a dream, a hope for me, but at the moment it's not the right time. But like I say, you know, pile number 3, if that is your situation, you might say to yourself, well, hang on a minute, I'm not sure I'm going to wait around for somebody that's not going to choose me, that's going to choose something else over me. You know, so, but from their point of view, what's going through their mind is that they're thinking, you know, if it is a third party, I can't leave that settled, committed situation, even though I feel a strong desire for you, even though I feel a strong attraction to you, and I'm still very curious about you, and I would love at some point to have this new beginning with you, but you know, I can't leave that settled situation. But if it's, like I say, if it's a separation situation, you're with this person, then they have done a lot of soul searching with the Hermit card. They've, in that period of separation, done a lot of soul searching. They've done a lot of what they think is a lot of inner work. They've still dreamed and hoped about you. And they want this new beginning with you. They're still very curious about you. And with the Lovers and the 6 of Cups, I mean, that's like soulmate energy, really, isn't it? It's like soulmate type energy. So this person feels that you and them have a strong kind of soul connection, a strong soul bond. And with the Bountiful Harvest card being your main card, you know, like you are going to bring them everything, you know, everything that they feel that they want and they wish for and they need. Yeah. So in terms of, I mean, zodiac signs, we've got Gemini, we've got all of the fire signs of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. We've got Scorpio energy, we've got Capricorn energy, we've got Virgo energy, we have got Aries, we've got all of the air signs of, I think we've probably more or less got all these signs here, all the air signs of Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and all the water signs of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So yeah, I think we've more or less got all of the signs actually, haven't we, here in this reading. So let's get out let's get out one of these cards. So what goes through pile number 3's person's mind when they think of pile number 3? But you definitely mean a lot to this person. What I would say is that this person sees that you and them have a strong bond, but with the Emperor, like I say, if it's that third party situation, with the Emperor being here, it's like they're not gonna, I mean, the Emperor has a huge sense of responsibility. So because you've got the Ten of Cups, which is like the Ten of Pentacles, which shows a sort of happy family type situation, or a situation that is almost like the Emperor, isn't it, in that situation. So it's like they, you know, loyalty and family and all that is going to mean a lot to this person. Now you could argue, well, if that was the case, then why on earth did they get themselves involved in a third party if that is the situation? But what I would say is that this person is probably not going to, they're going to choose commitment and loyalty over anything else if it's a choice situation. But if it's, you know, you coming back, reconciliation, that kind of thing, then they are looking to offer commitment because they feel they've gone through some sort of healing, they've matured, they are now looking to plan and strategize this new beginning for you and them, really, because they feel this, they've realized maybe the love that they feel for you, really, and they want that back. Let's have a look here. So what goes through their mind when they think of pile number 3? Open mind. Replace the old cycle with a new and exciting one. Yeah, exactly. I feel like if it's a reconciliation, I think this person is wanting that fresh new start, which is why you've got Ace of Wands and the Fool. They want this situation to be victorious, and it means that it's about wiping the slate clean, having a brand new start for you and for them. And maybe they're feeling with the Hermit card that they've done healing and work on themselves, and that they can offer something more mature with the Emperor, something more stable and solid. Let's do one of these ones. What goes through their mind when they think of pile number 3? We have The Weasel and the Pine, introspection. So again, that makes me think that at the moment with the Page of Swords, this person might be looking at you from afar. If you're in separation, they're still very curious because this Weasel is looking out at something really. You know, an introspection makes me think that maybe you're not with this person at the moment, but they're still very curious about you. They're looking at you. So let's get some more. Maybe they're thinking that you would say no. Maybe they're thinking you might say no if they were to come towards you. What else have we got here? What do they think of when they think, what goes through their mind when they think of number 3, pile number 3, shadow. So maybe there's been some shadow in this situation. Maybe there has been some triggering or something like that, or some difficulties in the situation before. Let's get something else out here. Let's get one more of these, because I was going to get one more of these actually, wasn't I? So what goes through their mind when they think of pile number 3, please? What goes through their mind when they think of pile number 3? Again, you had open mind, replace the old cycle with a new and exciting one. And then you've got turn over a new page. Let love lead the way for change. Exactly. So I feel like, and there's a little tear here, so I feel like there might have been some sadness, some real sadness for this person if you and them separated. But it's like a cleansing as well. So I feel like this person is thinking, well, you know, let's cleanse, let's heal, let's move on, let's have a new page, let's start over. So I feel like this person does want to have a new beginning, a new change, because I think they feel that there's a real connection between the two of you. You know, it's now time to harvest the good stuff, is what maybe this person is thinking about, really. And I think otters are quite family orientated as animals, aren't they? And also they're very flexible. They live on the land and the water, really. And also that comes down to 6, doesn't it? I've just noticed 4 and 2 comes down to 6, and 6 is all about, I mean, 6s are all about harmony, restored peace, love, marriage, reconciliation, that kind of stuff, cooperation. But let's get out some of these cards here. So for pile number 3, what goes through pile number 3's person's mind when they think of pile number 3? Got this one here, and this is, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Okay, let's put that there. What else have we got here? That is trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Okay, I feel like these two want to come out. What's that one? So that one is, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflections. There might have been some triggering with shadow here in the situation. And this one is, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So maybe this person is thinking we're on a new path. We're in a new phase of the connection, or I want a new phase of the connection for me and pile number 3. I think I want one more, and then I'm going to leave it. There we go. So there's that one there. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So maybe there needs to be some healing in the situation in some way for you and for them. Let's get out some charms. What goes through pile number 3's person's mind when they think of pile number 3? I'm going to get out a couple here. So we've got the anchor, yes, stabilising it. I think they wanted to anchor it and make it more stable. Yeah, because that's what the anchor does. It makes a ship stable. So I think I'm going to put that on top of the victory. We've got owl, so maybe they're wanting there to be more wisdom, more, I think like with a hermit, this person feels like they've gone through, or the situation has gone through a period of you being maybe in separation, and hopefully gone through some healing and gained some wisdom and some insight. And then we have these two, and this makes me feel that we've got both of them, a little fairy on a moon. It's making me think of sort of like, you know, fairy dust and wishes and dreams coming true. So maybe this would be like a dream come true. It's reminding me of the Queen of Wands here with all these little starlight signs on there. Maybe you would be a wish and a dream come true for them. And I'm getting the idea to just do one more. I don't know why. But what is going through pile number 3's mind when they think of pile number 3? What is that? The bat. Now the bat came out in all 3 readings. Now the bat tells me that maybe at the moment things are not clear. There's possibly some lack of clarity, and the bat is here. Doesn't see in the dark. It uses its sound waves. So maybe there's some confusion, and this person is wanting to maybe clear that up and have a to have a sort of victorious situation with you, for things to, for there to be a new beginning, a new start. Maybe at the moment it's a little bit, in the dark or a little bit confusing. And but for going forwards, what they want is to have that new beginning with you. But anyway, pile number 3, that's been your reading. I hope you liked it. If you have, please do consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell, because that would really help me out, particularly if you want to hear more readings. But otherwise, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.